Right, so it's 6:29. We've got about a 10-minute drive. I'm quite lucky today. And we're going to go meet Gary and Scott and try and do some fishing for bass, sole, rays and hounds. Weather's changed a little bit, so it might be a little bit sporty at times, but nothing wrong with that. It's still safe to go, so we're going to go and give it a go. So I shall let you know how we get on. So we're here at the Wish Tower today at Eastbourne. That's the Wish Tower, and this is where we park. It's £4 for the whole day, whereas that car park just there where you go right, I mean it's slightly more convenient, but you're only walking 20 extra yards, is about £14, so pretty good. As you can see, nice neat car, getting set up. Let's go. Right, so we're coming off of the Wish Tower at Eastbourne today. There's 1, 2 and I think 3 back there. The wind's picked up a bit actually. It was meant to be a little bit calmer than what it is, but it's not, so it'll be interesting today, but hopefully it doesn't get any worse while we're out there and we manage to at least get a little bit of fishing in, 3 or 4 hours, and then we'll come in at high about 3 o'clock or something like that. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Right, so what we're doing is we're just going to do some trolling at the moment for the bass. It's not the clearest of waters, so it's certainly not ideal, and it's a bit sporty, but you never know. Low tide's in about an hour-ish. There's a reef we're going to go over in a bit, so we'll just try that near in, and if the weather doesn't improve, we'll probably have to fish a bit nearer in today, because as I say, it's a little bit choppy in places, but yeah, it's not going to stop us. The weather might improve. I can see a bit of sun coming out there, so might be alright. We've got Scott there, Gary behind, and then 3 of the Norfolk lads behind us. So yes, see how we get on. So Gary was just saying that it was too cloudy for Lewis and the water's a bit murky, and he's in. Nice fish?
That's the thing about fishing, you never know.
You never know. It's always worth having something out.
If we knew what we was going to catch every time, we wouldn't do it, would we?
We wouldn't. That's very, very true, mate. So Gary, it looks like quite a nice bend in the rod there.
Only a little spinning rod, so it doesn't take a lot. I think it's going to be a sizable one.
Yes, I think he's golden balls, this one.
Yeah.
Seems.
That's why
It's foul hooked. Well, that doesn't count in our competition.
It's a bass though.
It's a bass. It probably was
It's not foul hook, it's double hook.
double hooked. Oh well, that's even better then. She was a hungry little lady. Well, there you go. So there's 1 bass already, and we're about 20 minutes into our troll. Right, I better get going. Well done, mate. Nice bass. It's probably, I don't know. It's over 42, but I'll put her back. She's not huge, but not too bad there. Let's try and get her up. Nope, don't spike me. Right, let's put this down for a second. Look out the way a second, that'll be easier, won't it? It's a good thing with those nets, they're nice, they're large. She doesn't want to be picked up, so what we'll do is we'll get her back, but there we go. She's there we go. Nice fish on the nice lure there. About £2, I suppose. We'll put her back. There she goes. Happy days. So we're coming up to the end of our sort of reef troll. You've probably got about half a mile. Oh no, actually that's an absolute lie. But about a quarter of a mile of reef a reef bar which runs along here, and then there's about 3 foot of water for about another 50 yards, and then you've got the beach. One thing to be really wary of when you're trolling in choppy conditions like it is today, any of the rocks sticking out of the water. I still haven't got my fish finder because haven't got a mount for it. They messed it up again on the delivery, but hopefully I'll have that for my next session. Well, I will have it for my next session, I'll make sure of it. So I don't know the bottom, you know, of the sea and the depth, so I can't really work out the depth by looking at the screen. So I've got to look with my eyes to see where the rocks are coming out of the water, where there's shallow marks, and where the sea sort of flattens off, or there's a bit of surf, and then you sort of know really that's where the rocks are. You've got to be a bit careful with these, obviously, because you've got pedals underneath, and if you hit them at a bit of a speed, you could possibly crack the hole. So yeah, not worth doing that. But we've had a nice bass already. I'm just going to come to the end of this troll, and then I think we're going to go out a little bit further, not too far because of the weather today, and we're going to anchor up. I'm got a few quarry to go for today, so I'm wanting a bass, which I can tick off the list. I want a ray, a sole, and a smooth hound, and then I'll be happy. So I've got 3 more fish that I need to get to hit my glorious 4 today. That's what I'm after anyway. So I think even if I can get a couple, if I can get a ray today or a smooth hound, I'll be a happy man. So I've got lots of bait in the back. That's in there. Sorry. There we go. Some lug, some hardback crabs, and a mackerel, and so we'll see how we get on. But yeah, it's getting a little bit rougher, but the wind doesn't seem to be picking up anymore. So and I still feel safe, so we'll keep at it. We're not going to go out too far anyway, so it's not going to matter if we're out there, it picks up and needs to come in. We'll just pull up anchor and come in. But yeah, hopefully next time I get my phone out, we'll have a nice fish in the boat or something exciting. We'll see how we get on. Having a bit of a mad hairdo today. A lot of chop, a lot of wind, but we're still relatively okay. So little update on what we've done with the situation. We've anchored up probably maybe about 1,000, no, not quite 1,000 yards, 800 yards maybe off the shore, because as you can see, it is quite choppy, but it's safe enough to be out and anchor up, but it is a bit choppy. There's enough of us, so it's all going to be okay. The tide's heading in that direction, hence why we point in that direction, and we are parked about there. So if things go a little bit haywire, we can zip back to the cars nice and quick. Just a quick run through what we're doing, what I've got on this right hand rod. We just got hardback crab, and we're just going to try for a hound. They do like overcast conditions, so actually it kind of possibly in favour. On this hand rod we just got 2 lug worms, just on a two hook running ledger rig, and we'll just see what happens. But obviously the bass, I had a nice bass earlier, so I've not blanked, and that's, to be honest with you, that's sort of all I care about. As long as I catch 1 fish, I'm semi-happy. We're not driven fast, so we'll see how we get on. But personally, feel nice and stable at the moment. Yeah, so there we go. Quick place there, nothing big, but little fish. See you later. So Scott's in over there, he's pulling and pulling. Could be a big bass or a ray or a smoothie. Was that on log, mate? Yeah, okay. Could be anything. Could it be the world's biggest dogfish? No, it's really, I reckon it's a big bass. It's a bit choppy, but we're all good. Staying deep. Could be a conger, actually. There's quite a few out here. Yeah, I'm not coming and helping you. Oi! pulling nicely. The anticipation. It's even pulling Scott's anchor a bit. It's that big. It's a ray, nice. Very nice. Should be a good one. Is it? It was probably going for it. Is it thornback, is it? Yeah. Thornback ray. Let's see if we can see it. Let's see, the back end there is chop. It goes right under. It is choppy. There we go. So looks all right. So that's a nice thornback ray there. Oh shit. There we go, double take. Get back to you when we're calm down a bit. Scott and his ray over there. Mine went, and we've got a place. Not big. We'll get her back and see if we can get some rays. Fishing's looking good. Water's okay. Hang on, Scott. You hold it up, mate. I'll try and zoom in a bit for you. We got a bit of it. There you go. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Happy days. The sea has really flattened off, really nice. Even though the wind was actually meant to be going up a little bit about now, but it hasn't. The sea's calmed off because of the straight westerly, so it's much better now, much more comfortable. So I'm just going to go out another 100 odd yards. Probably a couple, no more than that actually. Probably about 400 yards. I say a number on a whim and then realise actually no, I'm actually talking bullshit. Yeah, about 400 yards. Just got 2 more guys up there. Just to anchor a little bit deeper, a little bit further out, just to see if we can get one of them damn rays or even a smoothie. Sun's starting to come out a little bit, as you can see. The clouds are here, but the sun's vaguely coming out. Well, the overcast is quite good for hounds. I've heard good things when it's a little bit overcast. So we're going to just come up here. We're going to anchor up again and see if we can get something else a bit further out. And then a bit later on, we'll go and use that spinning worm rig as well as a normal lure and see if we can get another bass. But as I said, the four fish I really want today, well, if we can hit 3 it'd be amazing, is a bass, a smooth hound, any sort of ray and a sole. Now we've already got the bass, we had that on the lure. That was great fun, not quite a nice size, but he went back. So yeah, now we just need the rays really. Need a ray, a hound and the sole. Well, that's the one I'm least bothered about. Oh, there was a big bass just past me underneath. Yeah, that was bloody hell, that was a big fish. A massive silver bar just went right underneath me. So probably worth bloody throwing out a lure, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stick to my plan of going a bit further out, anchor up, and try and get a ray, a smooth hound, and then we can try for a Dover sole. We might get lucky and just get one on the lugworm, you know. We may just get lucky, but they're the 4 I'm desperate for. We've already had the bass, so game on now to get the next 3. So here, pedaling out. But yeah, nice day now, much better. Did have an alright little bite there. I just thought we'll try and get a little bit on camera, but as always, oh, there we go. Get the camera out and the bite stops, but there was a bit of one there. I think they're just small place really, but Scott just had a little puppy hound. So on the left hand rod I've switched to hardback crab, and we'll just see if we can pick up anything. The wind's picked up again, but because it's a pure westerly, it's not actually too bad. So yeah, it's all right. We'll see how we get on. Well, the wind's picked up and it started to rain, and that is why we're heading inland a little bit and trying to just get some shelter. Possibly Beachy Head will provide us that, I don't know. But it might be that we have to head in a bit. It's meant to gust now, up to 15 gust for about 3 hours, and then it's meant to calm down a bit. But we're at anchor a bit further out, and obviously it's not worth staying out there when you're anchored up and the weather's going to get worse. The wind's going to gradually pick up and swing around to us pure southerly at about 6 o'clock. So at the moment I'm just powering out to Gary because he's forgot his radio, I think, so going to see what he says, and we might have to call it early on this one, I'm afraid, but we'll have to see. I mean, the swirls aren't too bad, but it is, as you can see, it is a bit choppy, but yeah, we'll just go and see what we can do. Might be that I just finish off doing some trolling a bit closer to land, where we'll have a little bit of protection, and also we'll be able to get in quickly if we suddenly need to. And the weather is certainly not on our side today, unfortunately, so we might have to call that in a little while. But it's been, I mean, I've had 5 place and a nice bass. Unfortunately I haven't got my ray or my smooth hounds, but not much we can do about that. Oh well, anyway, Gary's over there, so we'll go and see what's going on. So it's 1 o'clock, high tide's in about 2 hours time, and sadly we're having to call it. It's swinging from a westerly to a southerly throughout the day, and it's gusting to, well, we think about 20. It's only forecast 14 miles an hour, but it's definitely more than that, and it's not worth risking being out there if it's going to get worse. It's, the sea has a way of telling you first, and then punishing you if you don't listen to it. So fortunately that will be the end of our video today, but I'm going to give a review and overview of my Hobie at some point, and all the gear, and I'll go through it all. I say a review, it's just going to be more of a go through the features of it, how I've set it up and whatnot. This equipment I've got at the moment, what I want to get, see if I can get some of you guys' opinions on some stuff. But yeah, so there we go. If anything happens, we'll just trolling that spinner and lugworm bait just for a little while, just as we go in. We've got a little about 5-minute pedal, if that, to base, and if I don't get anything, that'll be it from me. So thanks for watching, it's all appreciated, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm afraid there wasn't much action. We're hoping for a little bit better than that, but the weather's unfortunately not on our side, and this video doesn't really give it any justice. So yeah, that's me, and thank you very much again.